Hey, what's up guys, this is Francisco Reacts with another video guys. This time I'm gonna be talking about Momonosuke and Momonosuke's growth guys, since Punk Hazard guys. And what I want to talk about is in relation to his reveal in the last episode of One Piece, and just the presence we got off of Momonosuke, man. Looking back now at Momonosuke, man, it is so surreal, man. From how we were all the way back at Punk Hazard, guys, to where he is now, man, being the Shogun of Wano, man, picking up where his father left off, guys. And it is just such a beautiful moment to see, man, because what One Piece episode 1078 showed us, man, is that it doesn't matter your age, man. If you have the mind of a shogun, man, then anything is possible. If you have the mind of a leader, then anything is possible, no matter what, man. And that is exactly what we saw in the last episode, man. Even though Momonosuke is still kind of asking Kinemon of what he should say next, guys, because in his mind he's still 8 years old, because he didn't grow naturally like his sister did, guys. But just goes to shows testament of the people that supports him and the people that believes in him. And what that episode showed me is that he has so many people that supports him, and he has so many people around him that is going to willing to put their lives on the line just to protect him, man, to protect him and to serve him, man, as their leader, man, as their governor, man. And it was beautiful, man, seeing Momonosuke, little Momonosuke in that episode, man. It just gave me a perspective, man, that we will never see little Momonosuke ever again, man. It is just going to be this 20-year old figure, man, because Sonobu made his appearance so that he looks 28 years old, even though he's not 28 years old. But what I'm trying to say is that we will never see a little Momonosuke ever again, man. And it's so surreal to say that we will never see little Momo again, man. It is just going to be this grown as man that is Shogun of Wano, man. It's crazy, man. It is beautiful to see these moments just culminate, man, from all of those hours ago to where we are now with Momonosuke. It is something else, man, and I cannot wait for One Piece episode 1079. That is most certainly going to expand on that, but we are going to have a recap episode, if I'm not mistaken, because I already checked the preview for the next episode, and it's now, it's a recap episode, guys. And yeah, man, it is from Bartholomew's perspective again, and it's going to recap the Gear 5 fight with Kaido, and I don't want to see that again. I already saw that not too long ago, man. I don't know why they give us recap episodes of events that is still fresh in our minds. We don't want to see recaps like that. If you're gonna give us a recap episode, give us a recap episode of events that we have already forgotten, man. We don't want to see Year 5 Luffy versus Kaido again, man. It is still fresh in our heads, man. Maybe for the manga viewers, man, that the arc ended a year ago already for them. Maybe so it to them, man. But we don't care for that, man. As anime watchers, man, Gear 5, when it debuted, didn't debut that long ago, man. It was a few weeks ago where Gear 5 debuted. We still remember the fight, man. It was epic, man. We don't have to see that again in a recap episode. And that's all. That's the only gripe I have when it comes to these recap episodes. They are showing events that already happened, and that is still fresh in our minds, guys. It is still fresh in our heads, man. They did it with a King versus Zoro. They did it with Wano to this point, man, from the start of Wano all the way to the point of where the Akaza Samurai is about to fight Kaido, man. You know, when it comes to that recap, yes, because they took events that all the way back when Wano started, man, and till that point, man, in the anime. But when it comes to this, man, who wants to see this again? We remember it like it was yesterday, man. It's still fresh in our heads, man. So I don't know, these recap episodes, it doesn't make any sense, man. Even though it's coming from the perspective of someone we haven't even seen for over 4 years, man, in Bartholomew, man. And I don't know, when it comes to the Grand Fleet, man, I don't know when we're going to see the Grand Fleet again. Yes, they appear, as I heard, man, in cover stories of the manga. But come on, for those that don't read the manga, what about us? What about the anime watchers? When are we going to see the Grand Fleet again? It would have been nice if they came to Wano. You know what? It would have been nice if the Grand Fleet supported us here, man, to double our numbers, man. But like, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see them again in the future. We most certainly will see them. I shouldn't even say maybe, man. We gotta see them. If we don't see the Grand Fleet, then what's the point? You see where I'm coming from? And what's the point, man? Having a Grand Fleet that you don't even see, man, that you have to read the manga in order to follow their story, man, outside of the anime, man. I don't know, man. But yeah, man, Momonosuke's transformation in One Piece is up there with the best transformations, man, when it comes to character arcs, man, when it comes to character growth, man. Momonosuke's character development is up there with the best characters that I've seen having character development in the series, man. For me, Momonosuke going from this scared little kid, man, that is understandable, that is understandably scared, man, that we should understand because he's still 8 years old, to this grown as man, full on man that governs over an entire country, man. It is beautiful to see, man, the growth of a character that you have followed for so many arcs, man. How many years have you followed Momonosuke to this point, man? It is great, man. It is absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this video discussing the growth of Momonosuke and where he is now in Wano, man. Taking over the reins of his father, man. Steering the land of Wano into its dawn, man. And I cannot wait for the land of Wano to open its borders. I understand why Momonosuke is still so hesitant to open the borders of Wano, man. I understand, man. There are so many outside forces, man, outside threats, man, that you just cannot take that chance of opening the land of Wano just yet, man. You have Blackbeard out there, man, that is in search for God knows what, man. I know he's in search for the One Piece as well. He has the same ambitions that Luffy has, man. But his ambitions is a little bit more darker, man. Hence, he has the darkness fruit, man. And then, the Tremor no Mi, man, Whitebeard's fruit, man. But, like I said, man, Momonosuke, man, if he wants to leave the land of Wano closed for now, man, then I don't have a problem with that, man. But the land of Wano's gotta open sometime, man. He cannot keep it closed off forever, man. You gotta take that risk, man. Why did Odin sacrifice himself? He sacrificed himself so that the borders of Wano can be opened up, man. He always wanted that, man. He always wanted that, and that's why he kept on using the words it is so restrictive because of that fact, because Wano is boxed in, because Wano is closed off. That's why he kept on using the words it is so restrictive, man. And yeah, man, let's hope that Momonosuke will make the right decision and open the land of Wano's borders, man. Because the land of Wano needs to be fully free, man. It cannot be free if the borders is still closed, man. Then it doesn't change, man. then what happened before doesn't change, man. Because all of this what made it worse is it is because the land of Wano was closed. It was closed off to the rest of the world, so the rest of the world didn't know what was going on in Wano. If they knew, man, they would have come in here and tried to stop this entire thing from escalating, man. But because the borders were closed, no one knew or understand what was happening. The dark things, the slavery, man, that was happening in the land of Wano. No one knew about that, and that's why I'm saying the land of Wano gotta open its borders. Momonosuke's gotta make that an all-important decision, and to eventually open the land of Wano, man. And if you wanna truly avenge your father, man, do that one thing that he so desperately always wanted, man. And that's open up the land of Wano's borders, man. Just do that all important thing, man, that Odin wanted, man. Not only to get Kaido and Orochi out of the land of Wano, man, but to open its borders as well, man. And I just hope that Momonosuke makes the right call on this, man, and eventually open the borders of Wano. Because if he doesn't do that, then the sacrifices would have been for nothing, man. And speaking of sacrifices, man, I kind of glossed over it when I reacted to the last episode of One Piece, but they showed Izo and Ashuradozi in a death scene monologue, guys. What Yasu, man? Why would they do that? Why would Toei Animation show Ashuradozi and flipping Izo in a death monologue? What Yasu, man? That we know is dead, he's not coming back. Why show those two scabbards? What you see? What someone that is dead, man? Are they dead, guys? Are Izo and flipping Ashuradozi dead, guys? If that's the case, then I'm going to reiterate the question: why didn't Kinemon die then? Why didn't he die? He was dealt with by Kaido personally, man, and he survived that. Ashuradozi got blown up, man, by the traitor Kanjuro, man. Izo got taken out by CP0, man, in a tug of war, man, in a scuffle, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.